Okay, the test is next week, which means Monday is going to open. It's going to close on Sunday, I guess. It has questions about each one of the projects. Okay. Yes?
Hey, talking about the test.
Yeah, good point.
Good Lord.
All right, so every project you did, you're going to have to do some stuff. You won't have a lot of time. So I will tell you exactly what you need. Like, for instance, if you need Hex Workshop, I'll say, make sure you got Hex Workshop. Make sure you got Encase. Make sure you got this stuff working. If I tell you that, you need to make sure it's working so you don't, because the test is short.
It's also timed.
It's timed, right. It really depends on what I put in there, how much time I give you. But if you did the projects, a prime example, this is not on your test, but a few semesters ago we did a crime scene where you had to go in and look for stuff. And the question on that was what was in the Coke can. There was no Coke can. So as long as you did the project, you should not have a problem. So what if I asked you, you're going to retrieve a JPEG? What would a good signature be? FF, D8, FFE0, ends in FFD9. But I mean, you could find that. I mean, you know where to go look for it real quickly. You could look at your prior work, which is a very big plus for this stuff. So you should be able to, that's what you're going to see, just like that. I'm going to give you some hex data. What is this? What kind of file is this? Oh, that's whatever. You can go to Carrie's page and read the signature. But it will be one you've worked with. So hell, it wouldn't hurt you to just make a little cheat sheet. Here's JPEG, here's GIF, here's blah, blah, blah. That way you have them all. But you'll have one for each of the projects, or each of the labs. Okay? So you have a week to do it. Don't wait till the last second, because there's always issues. Particularly with D2L, there's some stuff. And right now, D2L is grading wrong. What it's doing, I submitted it. It's funny. For computer security, I don't know if anyone's in that class this semester, but computer security, I have it set to give you a certain length of time. And when you're done, it auto-submits. But auto-grading is a 0. I even told it to regrade. The default grade of 0 has been set. I'm like, no. So I actually had to manually grade them and like, that shouldn't be doing that. It was funny because somebody else complained about it and they thought they screwed up. Now when I complained about the same thing, like, okay, something's going on. So there's some issue with the grading on it. So I do try to manually go back and check all grading. So that will be your test. Something else, it really doesn't pertain to this class, but I'm going to let you guys participate if you'd like. It will be an extra credit project, okay? A prior student of mine has contacted me and said, hey, we would like you to do a penetration test on our network. It doesn't pertain to this class, it really pertains to penetration testing. But a lot of the stuff you do in here, you can do. He wants us, really, I'm going to know the name, the company, their address, and that's it. And get whatever information we can from them, using any and all means possible. It's been sanctioned by the president of the CEO of the company, and some other, which I'm going to get something in writing before we do this. But so I'm going to do it as a project in the other class. But if you guys want to participate, and you actually show that you did something, I could see extra credit replacing a project or something like that. So I know I figured some of you might want to be interested in that.
I would do it just to learn.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Just see what to do.
Just to learn, I mean.
Yeah, just to learn. It will be one of those things where you don't exploit and hurt anything. Like, aha, I got all your stuff, and now I'm going to post it on Facebook and that kind of stuff. But, so we'll be doing, shortly after spring break, we're going to be doing that. So I'll let you know more once we actually do it. So if you're interested, you can participate. I can do a lot of it from home. I mean, what was our first project? Email analysis. I got an email from the guy already. So what can I learn from his email? I can learn the company name. Hell, I can learn his internal IP address, most likely. How we connected to the mail server. So there's a lot of information you can learn just off an email. And I'll provide all that to you guys. So I think it's a great opportunity. We did the same kind of thing here at Rose State years ago. We're not allowed to do it again. We didn't cause any problems, actually, but we showed a lot of vulnerabilities which have been corrected. But I think kind of made a couple people mad.
Kind of scared them.
Yeah, I was kind of like, man.
Job.
When you show someone they're wrong, they're
Right.
very
So but it's okay to do it in the other class, but if you want to participate, it'll be a good learning experience, and there'll most likely be a get-together time period every couple weeks, or hey, here's what I've tried, here's what I've gotten. That way we can, as a group, do this. It's not going to be everybody does it individually, because that would suck.
Everybody for himself.
But if we do like a big group where, okay, we're going to try this, and you're going to try that, I just think it'll be interesting. So if you're interested, I'll let you know more after spring break, and then we can get involved at that point. Okay? Sound good? Everybody okay with the test? You know when the test is going to be? Last time I actually gave you a file I had to download first. But I told you, you must download this file first. Download this file before, I think I even had it on there 3 times. Download this file, check the MD5 before you start. I said it 3 times. Then it was password. It had a password on it. Then question 1 of the test was, here's the password. And it was more of an information. I gave you the password to open it. But that's the only way I can tell you didn't do it early. Yes?
Is it fill in the blank or like what?
It'll most likely be both. Fill in the blank and multiple choice.
So no essay.
Oh, no essay. No essay. But the someone asked me the question the other day about multiple choice. Okay, I like multiple choice, but we had one student on one of the projects who got an excessively bad grade. Okay, well, it was all fill in the blank. It was in my other class, and someone says, well, why didn't you just get multiple choice? I said, well, okay, this student obviously didn't know anything. They got a 3, literally a 3 out of 100. So obviously they didn't learn much. If I had given multiple choice, they should at least got 25. Because then, hell, even if you select A on everything, the odds are you're going to get something. So you don't always learn as much from them, but yet I do use them in quite a few exams. This class is most often fill in the blank stuff.
Most cases you have to know the information.
Right. So,
And
all
it
right.
also gives you information to lots of
Any other questions? Okay. Everybody happy or not happy? Or yes, go ahead.
So
We're gonna have class next week.
We will not have class next week. The test will open it up, Monday. I might even open it up early. I don't know. I'll see. I already have it. I just have to change some of the questions a little bit. I was actually going to do it today. Nah. So, but you must finish this project first, because obviously this is on it. It's going to be one of those deals where it's timed. It's not one of those you just leave it open forever. So. But I did not know once you guys open the quizzes, it blocks everything out forever until you're done with it. So that sucks.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you the questions. Don't open anything until you're ready to submit it then. Okay? All right. That's the end of that.